What's up, guys? It's your boy Darskin, and today we're going to be talking about craftable weapons today. Now, currently, every weapon class has two craftable weapons in the game, right? Whether it's an offensive one or a defensive one or whatever the case may be, there is, this is a damage dealer weapon. This is a support weapon. This is more of a damage dealer-ish weapon, support weapon, more of a damage dealer weapon. This is like a secondary type of DPS weapon. So on and so forth. Main DPS, combo damage, like all of them have like a primary DPS one, and then you have like the secondary support DPS whatever weapon, right? Well, if you guys don't know, we are actually getting more craftables for the game, right? So if you look right here, you can see we have 4 new weapons. Now we have a normal sword, we have a catalyst, we have a claymore, and we have a spear. Now we do not have a bow. I don't know why that is. I don't know why that's the case, but we don't have a new bow. I guess they may have just been like, we don't know what to make another bow for. I feel like we covered everything. We have a bow that gives physical damage. We have a bow that gives attack percent. Anything outside of that, and it would not make sense. Keep in mind, though, right? Keep in mind, they do give you the Favonius Warbow for free, which gives energy recharge. So maybe that was factored into. I couldn't tell you. I have no idea why they, didn't give us a bow. Anyway, we're gonna be going over these weapons and talking about what they could do. Now, we're going to be talking about what they do potentially. This is a rumor, right? Let's go ahead and say it's a rumor. So, I'm not going to be showing anything like leaks because I don't look at those. But this weapon, the sword right here, apparently, obviously gives base attack, and then energy recharge is its main stat. So that's going to be giving energy recharge, and the passive is going to be increases elemental skill damage by 16%. And then obviously it scales off of refinements. And elemental skill crit rate by 4% scales off of refinements. So at refinement 1 it's 4%, at max refinement it's 8%, and then the skill elemental damage at refinement 1 is 16%, and at max refinement is 32%. Now keep in mind, right? If we look at this weapon right here, this gives elemental mastery, and then dealing elemental damage increases all damage by 6%, max 2 stacks. They're not the same at all, but they're kind of similar a little, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that's the Iron Sting right there. But this weapon, if this is what it does, right? Because who knows? This weapon, well, this sword right here, that's going to be pretty interesting. It increases your skill damage. But the downside is it's for sword users. And I feel like, well, I mean, Kaching. This would work really well with Kaching, number one. I can't think of too many people that would work or be beneficial for. Now, moving on to the catalyst, right? It gives attack percent. So attack base, attack percent. And then hitting an enemy with a normal or charged attack has a 60% chance of forming a dropping of Everfrost Icicle above them, dealing 80% AoE attack damage. Can only occur once every 10 seconds. Enemies affected by cryo are dealt 200% attack damage, can only occur once every 10 seconds. Okay. I mean, that's kind of whatever. I mean, I don't feel like that's too crazy, right? Is there any... Who's an ice mage? Do we have any ice mages? I don't think we do. Right? Am I tripping? Chat? Guys? Let me check real quick. I'm almost positive we have no ice mages. Yeah, so we don't, right? So that catalyst is... I mean, obviously, they'll be affected by cryo if you proc the passive, but yeah. Anyway, moving on, right? Moving on to the Claymore. The Claymore gives base attack and physical damage, hitting an enemy with normal and charged attacks, blah, blah, blah. So it has the exact same passive as the Catalyst, but it gives physical damage instead of attack percent. Now, like I said, this could be subject to change. We don't know if this is entirely true. These are rumors. So, yeah. So, the exact same thing as the Catalyst, but it gives physical damage. So, that's kind of to me, I feel like. I feel like that's not super crazy. Anyway, moving on to the spear. And this is what I don't get, right? This gives base attack and physical damage. And then the passive is the same, right? Hitting an enemy with normal charged attack, 60% chance to form an Everfrost icicle, blah, 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 blah. So, number one, we have no unit in the game that is an ice spear user. Now, they have hinted at Rosaria, or they've talked about it, or you know, Rosaria being an ice user, that's a spear user. So this would be really good on her, and it gives you physical damage. But we already have a weapon that gives physical damage, so it's kind of like, Now, like I said, this could be, I'm not going to say this is 100% factual. You can take it with a grain of salt. You can, you know, trust what you think, trust what you know. If you want to look online for this stuff, I mean, you know, I will leave a link in the description for where I got this information and in the comment section so you guys can check. But anyway, as far as these weapons, none of these weapons seem super crazy. I'm going to be honest. I mean, physical damage, right? On the weapon, that would be cool for Razor, I guess. Or like, I guess Chongyang. But I mean, it gives physical damage, so that's kind of one thing. But like the passive with Cryo is kind of nice. The only weapon that seems to be pretty cool is this weapon right here, which is the sword. But I'm pretty sure they give us the sword for free during the event. I'm not entirely sure, but there's been multiple people talking about it, that we might get this sword for free during the event. There's even been people talking about we might get the sword R5. Now, I don't know how true that would be, but there's been people talking about and things going around that we might get the sword for free during the event. Now, who knows? We won't know until the event comes out, but the sword is the only thing that seems worthwhile, and if we get it for free, I don't feel like anyone would be crafting anything else. Now, I mean, some people are obviously going to craft stuff because, oh, well, I want to try this out, or, oh, I think this sword is super cool. I get you. But I feel like if people have, for the most part, right, if you have a weapon already built, I don't think people are going to go and rebuild an entire other weapon to like level 80, level 90, because none of these really stand out super crazy, I guess you could say. But, I don't know. Those are the weapons. You know, like I said, I'm going to leave a link to where I got said information or whatever. You guys can check it out for yourself. Do what you want. But anyway, like I said, I don't think these weapons are too crazy. I feel like most people are going to stick to their normal schedule. I mean, the event's going to be cool. We'll get a whole bunch of stuff from the event. But like I said, I don't think the weapons are too crazy. And they didn't even give us a bow, so that's kind of whatever. But anyway, that's going to be for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. With that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.